All right, so we are live. Woo!
Hey girl,
Hello, hello.
welcome to another edition of Tea
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Just a quick little real estate chat with our teacups. Yes.
Mine is cold tea right now. Cold tea. Got that bye-bye belly going on, so I can say bye-bye to my belly.
Trying to make sure you in tip-top condition for summertime. Fine.
Listen, I need to do something because if my back get any bigger, they're gonna just stick a sticker on it and say wide load.
Oh my goodness.
What would you do without me?
I don't know. But anywho, everyone, yes, welcome to another Tea Tuesday, where we are here to just give you quick tips and stats for the past week in our real estate area. So let's go ahead and get it started.
Let's.
I, I guess I'll start it off with Charles County in the last 7 days. Woo, woo, woo. All right, coming soon to the market are a whopping 27 homes. Currently active is actually 27. Pending is a 46 and closed is 25. So
Wow.
much movement.
But you gotta think Charles County is it's much smaller, right? We talked
Yeah,
about this, I think, last time, just about how PG County is so large and it borders so much.
exactly.
So let's head on over to Pretty Girl County and see what we got going on. So in the next 7 days, coming soon, we have 120 homes. In the past 7 days, the new to active or back active homes combined are 286.
Okay.
Under contract and pending, those numbers combined are 347. So in the past 7 days, 347 homes have literally been taken off of the market, no longer for your view and pleasure. And in the past 7 days, we've closed 226 homes. So just think of those numbers, you guys can still get in, especially if you're looking in PG County area.
Exactly. Like people are still buying and selling.
For sure. For sure. It's not stopping with the rates or anything like that, because the reality of the situation is people still have a need, you know?
Yep.
So, I
Exactly.
mean, and those that have a need are not going to sit back and wait and say, well, I'm going to wait for the rates to go back down.
Yeah. Yep. You just
It's not going
adjust.
to happen anytime soon. And you know that.
Yeah. You adjust. That's all.
Absolutely. Because people
Yeah.
are out here paying 24% on their credit cards and
Right.
9% on their car payments, but they refuse now to pay 5.5%, 6% on a home that will build them equity and help them
Right.
build generational wealth. But that's a conversation for another day.
Exactly. Oh man. So speaking of that, I know last week we talked about with buyers, just do it, Although interest rates are high and they're pretty much steadying out right now. But it's like don't let that deter you. Don't let fear take over or try to wait it out. It's like no, just do it. Talk to your agent, talk to your lenders, and get the information that you need to achieve your goals.
Absolutely.
So buyers, with that said, speaking of that, we have an announcement of an upcoming class for
Yes,
us.
we do.
Yes, that we are hosting June 5th. Yes, guys, we have a date and a time, June
We
5th.
do.
Yes, 6 to 7:30 p.m. It is a Sunday, so please unwind with us. If you or you know anyone who's interested, please come. Let's have a Sunday sit down, talk real estate.
Absolutely. We're going to have a awesome mortgage guy there to talk about the different loan products that he offers, the process as far as it relates to the mortgage side. We'll have a live Q&A. So yeah, definitely come out with us. What do we got? 2 weeks basically before that class. So come
Mhm.
out and just, even if you're thinking 6 months down the line, come to the series. It's an actual series, the home buying series, right? Start
Yep.
coming to this series so that you can get the knowledge that you need so that when it's time for you to go out and buy, you're absolutely prepared. You have the educational approach to buying real estate. because that's
Exactly.
what we need.
Exactly. All right. So, in preparation for that class, we have 5 tips for you today. So, the first one is regarding your offer. When you submit an offer, it does send a message. And in this market, you go hard or you go home. Don't try give
And
your
you're not going to that home. You
right.
go hard, or you go back to renting.
Or you go back home. Look, or no, or you go back home.
Right, you go back home.
Not the new home. Not the new home.
No.
You want to go to the new home. So so yes, your offer, you want to submit your best. Don't, this is not the market to, oh, I'm going to try to underbid and see what they counter offer me. No, no, no. The time it takes for you to do all that, somebody else who is serious and ready, they're going to submit their offer and it gets accepted. These homes are not lasting. Within 24 hours can be a game changer.
And also, too, the more you haggle a seller on price, when you
Mhm,
come back with that offer, they're less likely to take you serious, you know? Or
mhm.
if you're too abrasive up front and haggling them with price, that may even scare them off to want to accept your offer if you have certain contingencies, right?
Right. Yep.
Because they
Exactly.
how that you're coming to play ball that way. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to put a bad impression.
Exactly. So you want to have your best off, put your best offer forward. Second thing is your inspections. Definitely, definitely. Even if the home is as is, we definitely recommend still getting an inspection, even if it's for your informational purposes only. You need to know what you're getting yourself into. And you want to be confident in the home that you're purchasing. Everything, just because it looks good on the outside, you want another opinion to come in and just double check for you.
That's right. Take my house for example. It's all beautiful and everything. Ain't got no AC on first 2 levels right now because we're waiting on the AC to come in. See? Come on. Come on. You want to have that inspection, right? Because
Exactly.
well, what's the saying? Everything that glitters isn't
Is
glamour.
it
I don't know.
gold? Is it?
And gold
Yeah.
or whatever that
Yep.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. And usually the
It's about
inspection,
getting your house ready for you to look its best, to
yep,
avoid you wanting to say, hey, let me inspect this, let me inspect that. No,
exactly.
you absolutely want to have that inspection.
Yeah, because the inspection, it'll tell you at least how old some of your appliances are. Have it reached its life expectancy? So at least you know what to expect. Because that was for me. Like a lot of the appliances in here reached their expectancy, their life expectancy. So they're old. So that lets me know, like, okay, within the year, the first year, this stuff could break down. So I
Yep.
can't blame anyone. I can't say, oh, well, such and such didn't tell me. I didn't know. I knew. I got the inspection. I knew that at any moment some of these things could break down. And let me
Also,
just
too, Ashley, a good inspector, right? They'll walk you
Mhm.
through the home and walk around with you, and they will show you things about the home. You know, if
Mhm.
it has, I mean, just for example, these are where your hose bibs are. This is what you need to pour
Yep.
into the AC. You know how they tell you to pour a little bit of bleach in there,
Yes.
every couple of months, whatever, whatever. You're going to get knowledge about how to be a homeowner if you have a good inspector. A good inspector is going to
Yes.
want you to walk and talk with them and not just give you a report that says all this crap is wrong, figure it out.
Right. Right. Exactly. All right, and next tip, the third tip is the title may come with baggage. It is important. You will have a title, you should have a title company. You will have a title company to do
Well,
a title search on the home. And the reason is that they check for issues for any type of liens or anything that's attached to the home, more than what we know or can see. So it's important to get, title insurance, and they'll definitely walk you through that so that you can be prepared for all the what if scenarios and the importance of certain insurances and searches. And
yeah,
I know, Prada, you said you had something that just a recent
yeah,
event that happened in terms of the title.
absolutely. This house that I'm going to close in with on Friday, actually, the seller had only purchased the home about 6 years ago, or I meant 6 months ago. So she bought it and then was like, I'm out of here. I don't want to live here anymore. the title search came back and there were 2 things on the title search that needed to be cleared up. But luckily they were on top of it. It wasn't monetary, but they still had to clear those names. And
Yeah.
so what helped them was by using her owner's title insurance policy that she had purchased at closing. And that was able to help get those liens cleared up. Liens could be anything from back taxes of a previous owner, mechanics liens for work that's been done, a great uncle that was gifted a portion of the land and it might not have been caught before. So you always want to have that title searched.
Yeah. All right, now on to the fourth tip.
Account for
Boom.
closing costs. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Here's the deal. Long gone are the days where in resale homes, sellers are given thousands of dollars towards closing. I'm not saying that they won't. I'm not saying that I've not been able to get this, because I have. But you need to be prepared to budget for those out-of-pocket expenses, right? So typically your transfer and recordation are going to be shared between you and the buyer 50-50, but you're still going to have costs that are associated with your loan, associated with the title company doing their portion to transfer title into your name. So you can figure to pay about 3 to 4% of the purchase price towards your closing costs. So 3 to 4%, math, not my favorite subject, but let's use 200,000. That's around $6,000 to $8,000 that you would need in order for you to be able to secure title in your name, have your mortgage processed, and all of those things, right? So that's what you would need to account for as far as for closing costs. What do you think, Ash?
No, I agree, definitely. And not to mention, like you
That's
said,
relatively a good number. I've seen it on the high end, especially sometimes the VA loan's a little higher, like around 4% or so. And that's another thing with the closing costs. A lot of VA buyers that are new to purchasing a home, they think that they go in with no money down. No, you're not paying for down payments and things like that. The cost associated, the direct cost associated with transferring that title in your name, you're responsible for. So 3 to 4% if your agent is unable to get a seller that is willing to compensate you and help pay for those charges.
right, exactly.
So that's 4 tips. What's the 5th tip? Rely on your real estate professional.
Right.
That's what we're here for. The realtor extraordinaire and the closer. We're here to give you the knowledge, the educational approach to buying and selling a home. So that's why you want to rely on us. We're going to do things for you like run numbers against the solds in the neighborhood to make sure you're not overpaying. Look at your closing disclosures and make sure there are no junk fees that you're paying for that could have been avoided, right? So we're going to be here to make sure that the transaction runs as smooth as possible. Scheduling your inspections, scheduling your walkthroughs, giving you recommendations of people that you should use.
Yes.
Rely on your real estate professionals, because that's what we're here for. And that's why we come every Tuesday to give you another great edition of
Tea Tuesday.
Right. Say hi, Christian, because you would have died if you didn't get in the camera. Girl, he ain't got no shirt on either. He probably scare everybody. Get the shirt out of here.
Well, look, with that being said, all right.
With that being said, we are done for the day. But again, if you have any questions, by all means, give Ashley or myself a call, a smoke signal, a text, a email, hit me in the DM. We got you.
Yes. All right. Until next time.